Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe. And also, if this reading resonates with you, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know. So we've got a full reading for you tonight, and we're going to use this new Mystical Shaman Oracle deck that I just bought. And it is extremely good. I love it. So for the first card that we've got the Spiral reversed, which is absolutely beautiful. And for the first position, it says, the card in the south represents that which you need to let go of, off. I'm sorry, it sounds like of, it looks like you would say of, but it actually says that which you need to let go off. What needs to be shed. It is an old wound that you no longer need to define yourself by. Alright, so let's take a look. It's number 50. And the closer you get to the back of the deck, typically means the more that you've been through in order to get there. Okay? So, the essence of this card is, from galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in nature, in the natural world. Its shape in the form of a coiled serpent has been used since ancient times and is a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. Alright, and the medicine is what we read if it's reversed. It says, the spiral announces a descent to the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process, as time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor. Using stones, twigs, and yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feelings or the situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. Okay, so basically this is all about letting things go, especially things that might be a cog in your wheel, so to speak. Okay, the water card reversed is your next card, and this is number 61, which is very close to the end of the deck. So if you have reached this point in your life, you must have been through hell to get here, okay? But don't worry, don't worry. With every single harsh reality that you learn something about yourself that you didn't know before. All right, so the essence, excuse me. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to a new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. All right, and the medicine says, this is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this. What water does to the flesh, it does in sacred ritual to spirit. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is an opportunity to get an instantaneous experience of the timeless, non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. Now is also the time now is also a time that is pregnant with potential for you. Carl Jung talked about this material, womb-like significance of water, as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. Let me repeat that for you, okay? Carl Jung talked about the material womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. It precedes and sustains every creation. Emergence from it is manifestation, immersion in a dissolution of form. Because of this, it symbolizes regeneration. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. All right. So, sounds like a new beginning to me. It sounds like you're trying to wash away something from the past or something that's been bothering you. Some type of emotions that are taking over. So let's move on to number 55. So I get this strong feeling like you have been through hell. So just hang in there. Whatever you've been through, it's definitely going to make you stronger. Taming the wild. The essence. Here, the feather, a symbol that is used in cleansing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment that you make to your life. This is a symbol of consciously bringing the spirit into the material, infusing the world with reverence and acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence. That influence and animate all life. The feather is symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with Great Spirit, co-creator, and for the highest good for all. All right, and for the invitation, it says, it's time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal or put your thoughts into cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. Okay, so for just a moment there, I thought I was reading the next card, which is the wind. So you definitely have a lot of things going on in this. I feel like almost like a storm is brewing. And the funny thing is it's raining outside right now. So the last card is the wind reversed. So let's just recap. All right, so the spiral, the water, the taming of the wind, and now we've got the wind reversed, which is number 63. So once again, a very, very long battle that you've been through. The symbol of the wind represents the element of air. It rules communication through song and inspired ideas. It also signifies change with qualities both positive and negative. The wind blows from each of the four directions, and there are different qualities bestowed by each. The south wind carrying a new sense of trust, helping you gently begin to discard habits and parts of you that are no longer needed. The west wind is calling you to more introspection, to a willingness to make final decisions, to let go of attachments and ego desires. North wind is moving in to bring you wisdom and strength. The east wind is carrying clarity and vision and purpose. Whichever way the wind is blowing for you, the message which the wind whispers or shouts is a challenge. It may take courage at first to turn and face the wind, but you will find exaltation in moving toward it and receiving its lessons. All right, so I feel like, the first two, that's supposed to be letting something go. And I failed to read you the last one here. But it says, the card in the east represents your possible destiny, the way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others. Oh, you know what? I missed a piece. Okay, so that's why it was not finished yet. All right, so the medicine for the wind is, when the wind comes as medicine, you're being invited to recognize the value of chaos. Windstorms provide necessary chaos to clear the air and spread seeds so that plants and trees can take root in new fields. Right now, it may seem as if your world has been turned upside down, but this is just temporary storm that will blow over. Perhaps communication has broken down between you and another, or or your many to-do lists are overwhelming you. The medicine is to simplify, slow down, course correct if you need to, and wait out the storm to clean things up. Just know that the storms have great value if you can remain neutral during their course. Greater clarity and good things will come from all. Remember, this too shall pass. All right. So this is a really good reading. I really love these cards. They're so beautiful and they have so much meaning. So whatever it is, I feel like that you have been through a lot. And it feels like that last card really reminded me of whenever I used to go skiing. And, when you first start skiing, you kind of you go this way and then you go back down that way. And you try not to really go straight down the mountain because once you get going too fast, you will definitely bust your ass. But, once you get a feel for that adrenaline, you really just want to break on through to the other side. So, I encourage you to do that. Go ahead and put both skis forward and see where it takes you. Don't be afraid of the adrenaline, and you never know what might come of it. So thank you so much, Pisces, for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you do indeed resonate with this here reading, please leave me a comment and let me know. So if there's any questions or concerns, please put them in the comments as well. And you all have a wonderful night.